right, let me see and get a link going here. Tap to show link. Okay, manage links. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let me do this. That's not what I want. Can I comment on here? Can I comment on my own deal? Here we go. All right, posting this link here. Okay, what time is it? All right, we're time ready to rock and roll. All right, let's see. Today is Wednesday, January 3rd. What is today? First was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Here we go, 3rd. Okay, got some snow to talk about. So that's what we're going to do a Facebook Live here for today for your lunchtime. So thanks for joining me. Meteorologist Aaron Tuttle here with you. Give another minute here for a few more of you get rolling in here. So those of you folks that have gotten the message that I was going live to join me, you did it through that new broadcast channel that Facebook has created for content creators. So I had many of you join that. So far, about 4,000 plus have joined it. So that way you're going to get a notification when I go live, because Facebook doesn't always tell you now when I go live. They're always changing algorithms. So, you know, it's, trust me, this is annoying. But you got to work with what you can, you know, what you're given, right? So we've got another tool to use. So we're going to use it, see how it works. So I'm going to put the link here. So if you haven't gotten this link yet, you haven't noticed it in prior posts of mine, you can do it here on this channel. Click on that. You have to be on your phone, I think, to do it. And you have to have Facebook Messenger on your phone. And sometimes people click on it and it still doesn't work. It'll say not available right now or something like that. But then if they go back later, it'll work. So I'm really not sure what Facebook's doing with it. But most of you are able to get in when you do try it. So give that a shot today. You can join that broadcast channel, and that way I'll let you know ahead of time when I'm going live. All right, Miss Tuttle, you're supposed to be asleep. She's not feeling well. So she's a little dizzy. And she was really sick last couple of weeks. It was probably COVID or something. We don't know. Never got tested, but she was sick. So she's finally getting better, but she got some leftover dizziness. So I said, you better take it easy. I want you falling on me. All right, so let's see here. Thanks for guys for joining me on. Evan's ready for the blizzard. So that's good. KT, she wants the precip. I don't blame you. All right, so let's get down with the details here. The rest of you folks can check out the replay. It'll be a short one. So bottom line is we have a very active jet stream pattern coming overhead for the southern plains, including Oklahoma, for the next couple of weeks. On top of that, we've got a change from the pole to allow some cold air to come down here for once. So we've got a lot of things happening right now in the atmosphere that have not happened the last 30 days. It's been quite boring and quiet. So this is going to set the stage for some action. So we finally have a potential, right? That's all we needed. We need potential. Without potential, you got nothing. So at least go with the potential. Then we'll talk about the potential, what that means. So dates and times. So we have 3 systems coming our way. The first one is going to be for this Thursday night into Friday. The next one after that is Monday into Tuesday. And the one after that is probably around the 14th, if that still holds together. It's a long ways out on that one. But the first 2 are for sure systems coming through here in the southern plains. All right, so this is what's going to happen. These are the frustrating parts as the meteorologist, because we can see the system coming, and we're like, okay, do we have enough cold air to work with, moisture, et cetera, et cetera? Well, yes and no. For some of you. Some of you will not be happy, but it's the way it happens. Okay, so the problem is we're right at the cusp of the freezing point, like 32 degrees. And you can have snow up to about 36 degrees. It'll melt, you know, really fast, but you can still have it. So we will have that range of temperatures in Oklahoma City from around 32 to 36 during the event. And probably more on the upper end during the event than the lower end, which means our accumulating precipitation of snowfall probably won't happen until the system starts to wrap up on Friday with a brief downburst, measurable for a while, and then melts really quickly afterwards. That's the most I could see here at this point in Oklahoma City, based off the storm track right now and the model data, which, by the way, is still quite sketchy. So it's not still locked in as to where the actual track of the upper level low will go. But the temperatures themselves at the surface, they're just, they're not as cold as I want them to be, which is frustrating because I'm a snow lover, so I want the snow. So trust me, if I can make it happen, I will make it happen. So that's the news I got for you. Now, what does that mean? So it means Thursday night when the storm system comes in, we got rainfall across kind of the body of Oklahoma that develops Thursday night, mixed in with some snow. More snow out in the Panhandle. Starts out just cold enough there, Panhandle, Oklahoma, and Texas, and then that snow band continues to move eastward Thursday night into Friday morning, and then wraps up Friday late afternoon across northeast Oklahoma. So the areas of snow and accumulating snow at that, all right, basically, this is what stinks. All right, see, let's say you got, this is Oklahoma, there we go. So this is like, here we go. This is Oklahoma. Now this is backwards, or is it forwards? I can't tell which way is my video going to be. All right, you can just follow along. Here we go. This is really confusing. All right, it's the Panhandle. All right, this is the body of Oklahoma. All right, so the snow, of course, is out here in the Panhandle, out here in western Oklahoma. And there's one of these little deals. See this? Like this? See this little thing I'm drawing you here? All right, so right here in the middle is Oklahoma City. This is all southern Oklahoma. All right, this is southwest, southeast. So snow here, along this line, here, up here, up here, up here. So what does that mean? That means nada down here. So in other words, southern and southern Oklahoma don't get any snow. We here in central Oklahoma barely get some. And there's actually probably some measurable snow as you go north out of Oklahoma City. So in other words, Oklahoma County and Canadian County. That from that point forward northward, measurable snow the more you go. Now, how much? About 3 to 5 inches in many areas, which is good. That's some good snow. There is potential for someone to get a bullseye. And I do mean a heavy bullseye, like crazy amounts, like maybe 7 inches or something. That's around from Stillwater to like Ponca City. There's like a little sweet bullseye in the model data right now where you get a burst on the back end of the upper lows that moves out. So that's the signal in the data. If that still holds, then woo, that's some good snow. All right, but the rest of you still, that's pretty good, 3 to 5. Now, again, a lot of it will kind of melt pretty quickly. That's typical for Oklahoma, right? But at least you'll get to see it. Kids will enjoy it for a little bit. So that is the plan for the first storm system. Again, it moves in Thursday night and then leaves Friday late in the day. All right, so my thing was backwards. So that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know which way this camera's done because everything flips. I get all confused. Anyway, so let's see. Now we'll be on the second system. And remember, temperatures are going to be there. Okay, so the reason why you're going to get more, I'll leave that out. The reason why you're getting more snow in northwest, northeast Oklahoma, even southeast Oklahoma, than you are in central, because we have a ton of moist air moving north throughout the Gulf of Mexico, right up I-35. That tongue is higher dew point values, meaning dew point values around 33, 34, kind of a deal. Dew point values like around, say, Tulsa, like 29, 30. So what happens is you wet bulb. And you wet bulb meaning that the air temperature falls to the dew point. Well, if your dew point is already at 34, you can't fall below that. That's the floor. In other words, you can't get any colder than that, all right? Which means you can't get, the good accumulating heavier snows. Whereas if you fall like in Tulsa, for example, thank you, by the way, Dana, for the stars. If you fall to Tulsa, by the way, let's say you drop down to 30. Well, now you have more accumulating snow potential because your temperatures are better. So that's the difference. So you have lower dew point values and lower, colder temperatures in those areas of the state. Northwest, northeast, southeast than you do central and south. Hence the weird distribution of snow. All right, that takes care of that system. The next one, Monday, Tuesday. This one's stronger. It'll be windy, by the way, on these systems, just so you know. That one has a... Thanks, Kim, for the stars. A massive snow potential. I mean, stupid amounts are possible. Gary, thank you for the stars. So, believe it or not, it's fantasy right now. Because remember, I give you a 48-hour rule when it comes to snowfall totals. It's going a foot of snow. Yes, it is going a foot of snow. Now, where's it going a foot of snow? It's going across a foot of snow in far northern Oklahoma and southern Kansas. So it kind of likes a sweet spot riding the border of the states. Same with this first system and with the next system. So in other words, these tracks, they're good. They're not the greatest, for the rest of the state, but at least, the northern parts of the state can get slammed on both of these. So right now, the models are getting very excited. Don't go crazy on that one yet. We'll wait and see. I'll look at it over, Friday and Saturday. We'll see what the totals start to look like. But regardless, it looks like some potential for some good snows for that next system for Monday into Tuesday. Let's see. So all in all, Kansas, it's a no-brainer. You guys seem to always get snow. Why you got to steal it from us, I don't know. But you do. Kathy, thank you for the stars. So you're going to get snow in both of these systems for sure. Oklahoma, again, we're kind of cut in the middle. So northern half of the state versus the southern half, obviously feast to famine, kind of a deal. Now, if the storm track changes a little bit, obviously you can get more snow to the south. Just like if it goes to the north a little bit, well, then it's more in Kansas and less in the body of Oklahoma. So those are the way those things happen. But right now we got two great systems coming. They're both going to produce snow. Temperatures are both critical on for both of them, meaning good. Glad, Hans. Thanks for the stars, brother. So he signed up on the new notification system. That way he knows when I go live. So I've topped at the top of the hour. So if you missed it, I'll post the link again. You have to be on your phone, I think, to join. But that way it's a broadcast channel, and I just do a quick little blurb, say, hey, I'm going live, so join me. Okay, so those are two systems that I've talked about right now. We'll talk about the third one a little bit later. First, I need more confidence that it's going to happen. I need a better signal. But right now, it's right around the 14th, I think, is something like that. It will be windy on all events, though. So the winds will kick in. We're talking wind gusts up around 30, 40 plus miles per hour. So not necessarily maybe on the one for this Friday, but definitely the one on Monday, and then the one after that, assuming things keep going. Julie, thank you as well for the stars. I appreciate you. Always appreciate you guys' support. Either way, or just liking the video, sharing with your friends and family, or just shooting me some stars, some love, joining any of my supporting groups. You can do it through Patreon, Facebook fan subscriptions, YouTube, Rumble. There's all kinds out there you can do. So Richard, yeah, Tulsa. Guys, you can go probably around the lower end of the data I saw for you guys was like 1/2 inch of snow. The upper end of the data was like around, I think 3-4 inches, something like that. So the truth lies somewhere in the middle. But again, remember, you're probably going to melt some. Stefan, my boy up in Canada, south of Ontario, just across the border, he wants snow. He's a snow lover, so he's always sending me video clips of his backyard. I mean, he gets snow like you guys wouldn't believe. It's crazy. See, Bray, so Piedmont, yeah, so you're kind of on the border. You're like the Oklahoma City metro area, and unfortunately, you do have some snow mixed in for that system on Thursday night to Friday morning and to Friday afternoon. But unfortunately, amounts probably won't be that high. Right now, I could see a dusting, for the metro at most, just because it's going to be so warm, it'll melt pretty quick. So that's the most I can see at this point, and that's stretching it, in the data. The data has to look a lot better for me to get more excited than that. Right now, it doesn't. So, no, I don't expect travel issues because road temperatures should be quite warm, and the air temperatures are actually also pretty warm as well. So this is one of those fun snows, one that doesn't really bother a lot of people, melts really fast, pretty when you see it, kids get excited, then it's gone. That's kind of the way this one is. And really the next one too, for the most part. But since it's going to be so much more snow with that one, potentially. Thank you, Yazzie, for the stars. That one may stick around for a little bit longer. Plus, we're going to start to get into a pattern after that one for some much colder air around here. So that'll help to stick it around anything else that happens after that. So that's the way it's going to kind of go here for these two systems. So if you're joining me really late, you missed all of it. Real quick summary, we have two systems coming, one Thursday night and a Friday, and then another one Sunday and a Monday. Both of them are snow producers, also some rain producers as well. And we're going to have a mixture of rain and snow across the state. Mary, thank you for the stars. The best accumulation of snow is going to be in southwest. And I mean southwest, like not Lawton, not Wichita Falls. Don't get too excited. We're talking more closer to the Texas border, like I-40, Eric, maybe a little bit more south of that toward Greer or something. But from that point forward, draw a line like through, Weatherford to like Enid, then over towards Stillwater, down toward like Muskogee, McAllister. So like a big circle. You're drawing like a circle around the state. Snow all around that circle points north and east. But in the donut hole, south, not much in the donut hole, and definitely nothing in southern Oklahoma. So you guys in Duncan, just rain for you. So you don't expect much. So that's the way it distributes on the first system. Second system has a much better potential for more of us. Right now, again, it depends on the track. It's favoring a half of the state deal. In other words, for sure, I-40 corridor north, really good snows, much heavier as you headed toward Kansas. Southern Oklahoma, you might get some. We'll see what happens in the data right now. Doesn't look too bullish for you in that area, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It could change track a little bit. Changes by 50, 100 miles makes a big difference. So you go. All right, let's hear it. That's your summary. So right now it'll be fun. Not a big deal. Not a huge travel disruptor. Just a pretty maker and something exciting. And Debbie, yeah, Cushing, I mentioned to you. There's a little sweet donut. There's a little, what was I say, a Target up there from kind of like Stillwater area toward Ponca City, where the malls went nuts with some snow, like up around 6-7 inches for that Friday wrap up. So we'll see if that happens. But other than that, most of the area of amounts are around 3 to maybe as much as 5 for that first system. Second system could be as much as a foot, which is stupid. That's what models are saying. But you remember me, snowfall totals like tornadoes, 48-hour rule. After that, then you can talk about those amounts. Before then, it's just fun. So keep that in mind. Okay, I got to get out of here. You guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your lunch. And pass the video around if you'd like. And we will see you on the next broadcast. We'll have a lot more coming up since now we have some active weather to talk about. Guys, take care. Have a good day. See ya.